What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I just finished watching the Nintendo Direct and I wanted to talk about it with you guys because I seem to be on the wrong side of everyone's hype for this. I am not hyped at all from everything that they have shown off, whereas I'm reading on Twitter a lot of people are just so happy with everything with that this Nintendo Direct showed, and I'm just trying to understand why. I don't get it. There were two games of this entire Direct that got me pretty excited, and the first one is Luigi's Mansion 3, coming exclusively to the Nintendo Switch in 2019, and I enjoyed the first one on the GameCube, so I'm going to be happy that they are making another one for the Nintendo Switch. And then the other one, which was a little bit later on in the Direct, was Daemon X Machina, or Machina, however you say it, coming out in 2019. It is a mech fighting game. It just looks absolutely awesome, where you can go out, find new weapons, and build your mechs. It just looks like a really cool game, and I absolutely love the art style. So they talked about a bunch of other games. Nothing in there that was really crazy. They showed off a new RPG called Town by Game Freak, which is coming out in 2019. That looked kind of cool as well. I like the art style on that one as well. But everything else was like remakes or stuff that we've already seen before, or stuff that you can be able to play on many other different consoles, and you've been able to play these games for years. And they showed off the Nintendo Switch Online, which was completely underwhelming. Nothing exciting in the Nintendo Switch Online whatsoever. And then they showed off these gimmicky NES controllers that you could use with the Nintendo Switch, with the NES games that are coming with the Nintendo Switch Online, and that you can charge them by plugging them into your Nintendo Switch. And they're really just trying to capitalize on the nostalgia factor of people buying more NES controllers to play these games. They revealed stuff that we already knew about, like Yoshi's Crafted World, which is basically you're playing as Yoshi in a game in an atmosphere and an environment of all crafts, which is not at all what I thought it was going to be when I first heard it. I first thought it was going to be a game where you're building your own levels, and that to me would have been a lot cooler. But then they showed off Final Fantasy coming to the Nintendo Switch, all of the old games, and this is where I guess my disconnect is with a lot of people that are super hyped about this, and it is that people are really excited that these are all coming over to the Nintendo Switch, and to that I say these are all games you could have played on many different consoles, many times, and on portable devices. So for example, Final Fantasy XI Zodiac Age was been out on the PS2, been on the PS4 already, could have been played multiple times. Final Fantasy 7 and 9 has been out forever, obviously on the original PlayStation, the PlayStation 4, and it's coming over to the Xbox One, the Switch, and you could have actually played these games on your phone. These are games that you could have already played portably, which is like, so that if that's the only draw of having it on the Switch, you could have already got that on your phone. It's the same thing with Final Fantasy X and X-2, with them being already released on, you get that on the PC, but you get that on the PlayStation Vita, which is a great mobile device. So you could probably get it for a lot cheaper than what you're going to be paying for it when it comes out on the Nintendo Switch. And that already gives you that portability factor, which is why I think a lot of people are excited about this. And then there was Final Fantasy World, and that has already been out on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, and then Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition, which came out on February 8th this year, 2018, for your phone. So this is a game you could have already played on your phone. And everyone is so hyped about these things, and it's where I don't understand. It's where my disconnect is. Because I love Final Fantasy, but these are old games. Even if they would have announced that you're going to get Final Fantasy 15, the newest one, on the Nintendo Switch, I think that would have been really cool, because that is a newer game. And it would have been great to have that game for people who haven't been able to experience it yet. I know, I guess I'm also on the other side of Final Fantasy 15 as well, because I really enjoyed Final Fantasy 15, whereas a lot of people disliked it because they thought it was too simple and the combat was too easy. But I had a lot of fun with the game. I mean, I don't know. It seems like Nintendo could at times come out and just take a big shit on the screen, and people will go crazy and think that, oh, it was the greatest thing ever, and Nintendo is amazing, and the Nintendo Direct was amazing. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Nintendo. I love my Nintendo Switch. I love Nintendo games, but there is honestly really nothing that exciting to me that they showed off. And I've never really played Animal Crossing, so that didn't get me excited either. And I'm just interested to see if I'm in the minority on this, or if many people agree with me, or if they think I'm an idiot. I would love to know what you think about this in the comments below, if you watched the Nintendo Direct and if you're excited about these games coming out. Me personally, like I've said throughout this entire video, there's nothing there that really got me too excited, and I really just wanted to see Metroid, to be honest, and we didn't even get that. And that's the game that I think that's going to be their trump card for everything when they show off Metroid 4. Like I said, I think there's a lot of overhype for a lot of the stuff that Nintendo does. Not that I dislike Nintendo, because I play my Switch all the time. I'm playing right now Octopath Traveler. I'm playing Mario Tennis Aces, and I absolutely love those games. And I love many of the games Nintendo puts out. But to me, there's a lot of overhype with this Direct, and I would love to know in the comments below if you agree with me, if you think I'm an idiot, or if you think that there was definitely overhype and that you aren't that excited about everything they've announced in this Nintendo Direct.